Greetings, fellow gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Welcome back to ARK. This is Hidden Valley, and it's another beautiful day here. I'm just having my breakfast before we get on with the business of today, which is a bit of creature training. If you saw the last episode, it feels like ages since I've played, actually. I don't think it has been, but it feels like it. If you saw the last episode, we rehoused our raptors and our flyers, but the animals that we're going to concern ourselves with today are these guys over here, the warm bloods, the furry ones, our cat and our dogs. We still quite like a Mrs. Sabertooth, but we want to go out hunting today. Now, just before we do that, I am going to nip in here, and I think we've got our Tintos here. Let's just grab some of these. Look at this. We've got more Tinto berries than we could possibly do anything with, to be quite honest with you. But I'm just going to grab... I think we need 30 of these. And I don't know a faster way of doing it than this for a specific number, so bear with me. Looks like I didn't get around to repairing my cauldron. And we also need... oh, I don't know. No, we don't need gunpowder. What am I doing? We need 4 of these, and we're going to need a couple of water jars. Now, do I even have a couple of water jars? I'm not sure I have a couple of water jars, actually. I think we're running out of water jars because I have, unfortunately, placed them, I've turned them all into beer, which is tragic, obviously. So we could probably do with making a few more water jars, to be honest, but here we go. Let's just fill up this one for the time being and press the wrong button, and then I will fill up this one as well. So let's hit 7 and get that sorted out. Okay, and then back in we go. I can even afford to ignore that dino dropping at the moment, which is a luxury. And then we'll probably find that some of my Tinto berries have gone off now. Oh no, they haven't. Good. And in we go there, and hopefully, if we like this, we should make ourselves a couple of batches of red dye. Now, the other thing I need to make... oh no, we best just watch this, because it's not going to take that long to make this. There we go, there's one. And we'll make one more. We need that jar back. There we go, fantastic. Alright, so we'll have to make some more jars, but I'm not sure if we should do that right now. We need a dye on us. Now, I don't think... No, I don't. So we're going to have to go make one. Sorry, I'm being a little bit cryptic here, but the plan will become clear. There is a plan. Who would have thought it? Let's just do what I normally do. Go into here. I want a paintbrush. Okay, so for that, we're going to need... wood, hide and thatch. Okay, here we go. Wood, hide and thatch. We've got all of that here in plenty. How much of each? Thatch 10. And hide 3. It takes 3 animal hides to make a paintbrush. That's crazy. And then wood 1. Voila. Here we go. Make a paintbrush. Job's a good one. Okay, there we go. So, we've got our paintbrush with red paint. Let me just equip that in slot 7. There we are. And, yeah, basically the plan today... here's our map. Oh, hello, that's not very helpful. The plan today is to leave Hidden Valley and go in search of chitin. Now, we need plenty of chitin because one of our agents, Izzy, still doesn't have a saddle, and we just need chitin generally. It's one of the resources we're a bit short on at the moment. And we need to fill up the meat troughs for these guys as well. Plus, a bit of training won't hurt them. Yeah, really haven't used the wolves since we got here. And it did take me, it was quite an odyssey bringing them over here. So having done that, we're going to use them. So we're going to go out with Khulan and all of our wolf pack today and see if we can massacre a few scorpions. Now, I did see some scorpions kind of to the west of Hidden Valley. Now, unfortunately, Hidden Valley, the one entrance it does not have is one heading west. So we're actually going to head out the south entrance, which is... whoa, that way. The one that's kind of over there-ish. I think, just in that corner. So we're going to head off in that direction, and hopefully we're going to be able to find our way back in again. That's the main thing. Now, I think we've got some upgrades to apply to these guys first off. So this is Quinn, who's now level 17, and mostly I'm concerned with giving them more health so that they don't die. Now, she has got plenty of health, actually, look at that. So we'll give her some more melee damage. I've also been upping her speed a little bit when she's been leveling. Talino's only level 17. He's not actually leveled yet, but he's not that far off. And then Gellert's level 19, and we'll give him a bit more health as well. Fab. Okay, now, if we use this whistle, that should get them all to follow me. I hope. Oh, look, Khulan needs to level as well. We're definitely going to give him health, because he's not very high level at all. He's only level 14. Oh yeah, it looks like that worked. Let's just see. Oh no! Ha ha! That's a little bit more than I was actually... I didn't actually want you guys to follow. Oh my word. Okay, let's just see if we can get those guys back in here, because I don't actually want to go hunting with my dodos. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, they're all here now. Alright, probably the best thing to do at this point is to actually just tell my dodos not to follow. Okay, pick them up and chuck them back in the pen. Oh, where's the others gone? Okay, so here we go. Now the cat's clipping through all the others and can't get out. Oh my word. Okay, I probably better not run too fast, because I think Khulan is actually faster than the others. So let me just see. We've got south, north. We need to go around the other way. So let's just do this. Just make sure. They're quite quick. They should be fine. They should be cool. We're going out of this entrance over here. Okay, he actually makes me dizzy when I ride him like that. Yeah, they're fine. We still got 4. Okay, so I'm going to be nervous that I'm going to lose these guys. I've decided at this point that the best thing to do, probably, is to either hunt with all flyers or all ground runners. Just because if... Oh, he's out of stamina. Whoops. Because if we use all flyers... or if we use a mixture of the two, then there's so many trees around here that you lose your flyers if you're on the ground, because they get stuck in the trees because they try and follow you and they get stuck in the trees. And you lose your ground runners if you're in the air, because, again, they try to keep up with you and they try and run through stuff that they can't run through and they get stuck. So it's all a bit silly, really. Let's get my paintbrush, and we basically want... Can we paint this whole thing? Can I paint it red? Is it going to make it more high-vis? Oh, it's painting one side of it. Okay. Well, that's not ever so helpful. Because I don't know which flaming side I'm going to be painting. I don't know if I'm going to be painting the visible side or the not visible side, do I? No, I don't really. So, let's see. I'm not sure. Which side is actually facing me? I have no way of knowing, do I? Let's just see. Not the side that's facing me. That was the side that's at the back. That's brilliant. Okay, well, at least we know which side to paint now. We need to paint the opposite side to the side we've already painted, which is that one. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so the idea is to make it more visible. I'm not sure if it's actually worked. Okay, and then we want to dye this one as well, but perhaps... Oh, Lord, there we go, already. Oh, my goodness me. Well, that was fast. I didn't need to worry about that too much, did I? Okay. If only we could see which side we were dyeing. It's an absolute guess at this point. Let's try for side 4. Oh, yeah, that worked. That's good. There we go. Just for a bit of extra visibility, maybe. And we have another one somewhere around here as well. I can't remember. We'll use a different colour for the other entrances, but basically I'm going to light the torch on that one as well. There we go. That one is now coloured red on all sides, which I think does make it a little bit more high-vis, actually. Now, do we have all 4 wolves here? Because it looks horribly to me as if we've lost Talino. Oh, boy. Where is he? Okay, I think we have a full pack of carnivores. So, we'll go see if we can find some scorpions, specifically scorpions for the chitin. But, frankly, I will take anything on at this point. Now, I did, the last time we came through here, see a scorpion. But mainly, where the scorpions tend to be is, as I say, sort of northwards. So, we probably need to go that way. Or, yeah, northwest a bit, I think, in order to find where the scorpions are. So, let's do that. We'll just take this out because it'll get some ideas, won't it? Oh, gosh, I just stabbed my own animal, which was not brilliant. Okay, I'm going to have to mind Khulan. He's a little bit squishy. And clip through one of my other animals, which is real helpful. Will you guys stop doing that? Okay, so let's head north. And hope that we still have 4 animals where we get... Oh, there's a scorpion just over there, actually. We might just have to go take that on, because where there's 1, there may well be more. Oh, we've probably got some sort of carnivorous... No, that's just a coelacanth. We're cool with that. Okay, here we go. It's seen me. Okay, guys, here we go. They should make short work of it. There we go. Marvellous. Now, let's just see if we can... 6 chitins. So not masses then. Alright, let's just give some meat to the animals as we go, and then that'll keep them fed as well, because none of them have got any meat on them at the moment, due to the fact that it's all in the feeding troughs. So if they need meat for healing, they don't really have any. Let's see, is there any more scorpions in evidence? I don't think so, so we might have to head northwards now. Okay, north is this kind of way, I think. Yes, it is. Marvellous, I have a sense of direction. Is that a Ganymedes? I don't know, but it can't half move. Well, so far so good. We still have a full pack. Let's see. So I think we get keratin from these guys at least. The carbonomies. And every bit of training is good for them right now. And those things take a little bit of killing as well. I think they've eaten it. I think it's all gone. I've got them on auto collect, so they'll be collecting stuff for me, which is fine. Okay, let's see where we're at. We're going north. And we look like we're on the wrong coast, actually. We look like we're in the wrong place, which is a little bit confusing. Are we supposed to be over there? No, surely not. I think the map is actually quite misleading. Okay, we'll take this as well. I don't think we can possibly really be on the wrong side of the water. There we go. Grab that one as well. Yeah, I don't think it looks like we're in the middle of the water. We're clearly not in the middle of the water, so I think we must be in the right place. There's an interesting island over there. I don't know what that's like and what's got living on it and what have you. Here, guys. Pork. And again, I think they probably ate it. Oh, no, they did not. Right, let's just take that then. Kind of difficult when you're underwater. Oh. There we go. There's some big sort of fishy type things in there as well. This is useful to know because at some point we're going to want to go a little bit more aquatic and find some oil supplies. Now there's the marker for our entrance, our other entrance into our base. There we go, killed already. But yeah, we're going to want to maybe build a raft, maybe, you know, maybe tame ourselves. Where's Khulan gone? Seriously, where's the boy gone? Hiya. Yes, I remember you. You're cute. Cools. Come on. Silly. Okay, here we go. Yeah, maybe tame ourselves an aquatic thing of some sort so that we can perhaps, you know, move faster underwater. Have we got you all? So that we can go and find oil, because that's definitely next thing on the list of priorities. If we want to go, you know, electric and more high-tech, we're going to need oil, we're going to need to build a fabricator, and that is next on my agenda, really. But for that we might need, yeah, some ability to kind of sort of swim or access some oil deposits, because there aren't any really near here. Okay, let's see where we're at. We're going northwards still, but I think we probably need to go this way. No, that's not north. That's north over there, but that's okay. We don't want to go north. We want to go westwards, kind of over in this direction. Well, this is part of the island I certainly haven't visited before, I don't think. Unless we came out, yeah, look, there's our marker. So we did come out of here to make sure we could find our way back in. So I'm going to just... Oh, that one doesn't actually have any light, any way of lighting it, which isn't very convenient at this point. Okay, I seem to have a load of meat on me for no apparent reason, so I'm going to give that to the wolves. That way it won't go off. We'll take the hide, thank you. You've got a lot of hide for some reason. At this point, we're kind of in the wrong place for where I've seen all the scorpions. Basically, the scorpions are, as I say, in a place where we absolutely we don't have an exit that leads there, so we'd have to go maybe this way. But I'm not sure how accessible that's going to be. We can have a look. We're probably going to run out of daylight before we can find any. There's never enough time. Uh-oh, we found some dilos, I think. There we go. I just have to wait until my animals kill it because I can't actually... Oh, well done, Tolino. See a thing here. Okay, that's my creatures. Oh, I've gone blind, guys. Oh, watch him, though. He'll have you if you touch him. Okay, have we still got all four of them? Oh, yeah, look, he's aggroed them. Okay, may as well have that. Are you still all here? You are. Good, good. Okay, well, we're obviously going to be running out of daylight very shortly, so I think probably... maybe the best thing to do would be to come out of the south entrance and then go the opposite way to the way we went. In this direction, we don't really have an entrance to go back into. So we might just have to go back the way we came. Oh, crap! Staccato. Wowzer. Made short work of it, though. Don't aggro the stego, there's no point. I want to know what this is. Now, what is that? What is that? I've never... Safe zone. What does that mean? Is that a glitch? I have never seen that before in my life. What does that mean? Can I go through there? I can. What does that mean? Move out. Warning, move out. Okay, I don't understand that. If anybody understands that, please let me know. I have no clue what it means. In the meantime, I think probably we should head back to base just because it's going to get quite dark. Khulan, what the... Okay, these guys are being really quite annoying now. You can't actually ride one of them because they're all clipping through each other. Right, can I get on now? Can we move now? No, we can't. That is ridiculous. Okay, I think the devs really need to do something about that. Because it's a bit ridiculous that we can't actually move. Gellert, will you, like, back off? Because that is the problem, frankly. Okay, here we go. And I think we might need a torch as well. It's getting a bit dark now. Okay, here we are. This is not lit up, but nonetheless, it tells us where we should be able to find our path. And there we go. These markers work. What is that? That is cute, is what that is. And fairly new. I've not seen one of those before, so I don't know what that is, but there you go. How cute is that? Alright, so our markers do work to find our way back in here. Oh, he's killed a Dilo. Let's just see if we can get through here without aggro. There's not much point in aggroing on that. Or the Stego, who's right in the way. Come on, move your toll booth tail. This is the thing. All of the trees and things in this game just seem to be coated in super glue. This is a purple drop. I want to check out what's in this. I forget what level everything is, but I think this is a pretty high one. Yeah, brood, mother portal, etc. Not much point. Medium crop lot, refining forge. No use. I already have all that. Thank you very much anyway. Right, do we have a full pack? We do have a full pack. Can we actually get on the cat? We can get on the cat, but we can't get off him again. Oh, can I move? At least if I can run, they'll just follow me. Where's my torch? Okay, so that was sort of semi-successful. I didn't find that much in the way of scorpions, but it's a learning curve. I think we're just going to have to find the best way of getting to where all the scorpions are. Because I know I've seen them from the air, but it's one thing to leave this place from the air, and quite another to leave it from, you know, on foot. And that's what I've got to get better at doing, is pathfinding. But our markers work. At least we know our markers work. Some of them haven't got spark powder in, so I'm going to have to make a load more spark powder. Oh my gosh. Animal pile up. Will you stop it, all of you? Oh. Now that's got to be buggy. There's no way they should run that, no, jump that far. No way. Okay, we've got one there. Got any left outside? Yeah, there will be in a blooming minute if I don't come back in. So, shut the gate. Okay. All of you, over here, for goodness sake. You see, have I got them all even now? No. Have I bananas? Okay, let's just tell them all to stop following. And then move the flaming things manually, because it's just crazy any other way. Okay, so after all that, what have we got? Well, we've got quite a bit of meat, which I guess should probably go in the feeding trough. Although, I mean, the feeding trough, basically, stuff goes off at a rate of knots. So, I'm still not entirely sold on the idea of the feeding trough. Because, yeah, stuff seems to keep better on the animals themselves. But at least this way it means that they're not weighed down when you go out hunting and things. Oh my gosh, he's got prime meat. I've got to go and quickly put that in the cooker and cook that up, actually, before we do anything else. Let me just get that across and in the cooking fire. There we go. Because we want to turn that into some jerky. That's the best thing we can do with that right now. We haven't got enough berries there to craft anything, but I have actually planted, oh, doorways, what the heck. I have actually got a little planter either side of our base now, one with narcs and one with stems in, so we've got easier access to, plus I thought they looked nice. easier access to those for stimulants and narcotics. And then, yeah, we've got a load of keratin. Now, I'm pretty sure we need chitin rather than keratin for making a saddle for our Argentavis. For Izzy, just take that egg. Because we need a snack. I've got 26 of them. It's not like we've got a problem, really. But we've got an absolute ton of hides here as well. So we'll put those in there. Good Lord, how many hides? That's crazy. And then 57 chitin and 52 keratin. And then some primitive tools, which I can make some more tranks out of those. So, okay, so for an Argentavis saddle, we need 150 chitin or keratin. And we should have enough of that. We've got nearly enough there. Let's just shove keratin in there as well, because if it's chitin or keratin, we should be fine for that. We need fibre. Oh, hold on. We need to do that. And we need hide as well. So there we go. We need hide 350. Wow. Okay. 350 hide seems a little excessive. Here we go, though. We can finally craft an Argentavis saddle for our second Argent. And then we'll put this lot back in there. And now I think we probably... I want to dye that. Before we give it to Izzy, we want to dye that. Because I like to dye stuff. I like to dye my my creature's saddles. And she is kind of black and red, isn't she? Let's have a look. It is. She's kind of black and red. So we'll put our prime meat in here. Oh, we can't put the prime meat in there. Apparently there's too much stuff in there already. Let's just see if we can stack this. There we go. We'll put that in there. We'll put our prime meat in there. And then we're just going to have to eat that, aren't we? So let's just place that there. Let's light our lights so we can see what we're doing in here. And then we'll see what dye we've got. We've got some red in here already, and we've got some black as well, so that's cool. Let's just see. I'm going to put my paintbrush in there. We're going to add some red colouring to our Argent saddle. Let's see where that's going to look good. There. Yeah, I think we'll put it there. And maybe those little bits as well. And last but not least, let's saddle up Izzy, because it's high time. Here you go, is a saddle, all of your very own, so now we can move you with much greater ease. So we've got 2 saddled Argents now. Oh, have you leveled as well? Well, I'm still putting health into Carmen because she's a pretty good fighter, but she's not that strong really. Cool, so there we go. We may not have found ourselves a big nest of scorpions, but it's only a matter of time. Really, it's just a question of finding our way around the map a little bit better, and Hidden Valley is not so easy to navigate your way out of on foot. We've got our markers now, which do seem to make a big difference actually, so that's great. But other than that, yeah, it's going to be a case of finding my way around on foot a little bit more, and we're going to be doing a lot more of that. But as I say in the next episode, we are going to be looking into finding some sources of oil. I know I could go to White Sky Peak and hit a few oil-bearing rocks, but we're a bit limited as to that. I'd like to find some more local sources, really. I'd like to maybe investigate that island in the northeast corner. But yeah, maybe making a raft, maybe taming ourselves some sort of water dino would be in order, so that we can find our way around a little bit faster in the water. But yeah, so I don't know. We're going to be looking for oil in the next episode because I want to make myself a fabricator and we want to get technological. So I do hope you'll join me for that. If you like this episode, as ever, please let me know. Hit the like button. Feel free to leave your comments, hints and tips welcomed, and gratefully received. And yeah, until I see you in the next episode, guys, keep gaming, keep surviving, stay happy. Bye bye for now.